Okay, guys, example B says 8 plus x over 3x minus 1 plus x plus 3 over x plus 1. So let's check out your denominators, right? We have 3x minus 1 and an x plus 1. So remember, step number 1 says we have to go and factor out your denominators if it's possible, and state the exclusion is step number 2. So look at the two denominators. They are not possible to factor anymore, but we do need to state the exclusions, okay? So for this one, we're going to set it equals to 0, right? So set it equals to 0, okay? Then solve for by moving the 1 over. So 3x equals 1. X can never ever be 1/3, because if it's 1/3, then the entire fraction is not going to exist. Then over here, we set this equal to 0, so x can never ever be -1. So currently we have two exclusions. We will put them together with the answer later. So next, since it's not factorable, guys, we are going to go straight to the LCD, put parentheses around each binomial so we know that they go together. Since they are not factorable, and there's only one factor uniquely on each denominator, so guys, your LCD will be just those two combined together. So for example, if I said 1/3 plus 1/2, you know your LCD is going to be 1/6, or I'm sorry, 6, right? LCD is 6 because it's just going to be 3 times 2. Okay, so same thing with algebra. If it's not factorable, then we have to take both of them in this case. So what we're going to do next, guys, is we are going to write one big line plus another big line and write the LCD underneath each one. 3x minus 1 times x plus 1. Okay, so first one, 3x minus 1, that's there. So the unique part, what we need to multiply is multiply to the bottom by x plus 1. What you multiply to the bottom, we have to multiply to the top and drop down your x plus 8. The second fraction, copy down the original numerator. Looks like this right here is the original. So what we multiply was this piece, okay? So what we multiply to the bottom of the right fraction is 3x minus 1, meaning that we also have to multiply to the top. Since the LCD is the same, I'm just going to carry to the right since I have space. I'm just going to make one fraction now. Since the LCD is the same, now we just going to go add or subtract whatever is asking, and then we FOIL. Ready? X times x is x squared. X times 1 is going to be 1x, or x. 8 times x is 8x now, right? This middle. And 8 times 1 is 8. Okay, so now this one says add, so we are going to add, okay? 1x times 3x is 3x squared. 1 times -1, x times -1 is -x. 3 times 3x is now 9x. Extend my fraction bar. 3 times -1 is -3. Combine like terms. 3x squared and an x squared, student, is going to be, I'm going to write the next one. Oops. I'm going to write the next one right here. That's going to be 4x squared. Okay. We have, let's see, those are x's and those are x's, okay? So that one and the negative x will cancel each other out. So now we have 17x. Then we have positive 8 and a -3. That will give us a positive 5 over our lowest common denominator, which is 3x minus 1 times x plus 1. Now we do have to check to see if the numerator 4x squared plus 17x plus 5 is factorable. So on the top of the x is 20 and the bottom is 17. Two numbers multiply equals 20 and add equals 17, such as 1 and 20. That's not going to work. 2 and 10 not working. 5 and 4. So none of those factors are going to work. So we are going to box this up, but don't forget we need to state the restrictions. X can never be 1/3 and -1. And box the whole thing up, guys. Let me pinch this in. So this is a lot easier than example A.